Good morning, children. Time for Trombone Tales number 27. This involves there's two short tales here I'll put together about my trombone. The first one was that I was once had a Volkswagen Bug. Remember the Bug, of course. They made them up until recently, I guess. But the trunk of that car was in the front, the hood, and in the back, the engine was in the back. And I came out with my trombone one afternoon and put it down in front of the car and opened the hood, opened the trunk, so to speak. And a young lady came over and engaged me in conversation. And I totally forgot about my trombone. And as she left, I put my trunk down, without even thinking about the trombone, and got in the car and drove right over the trombone. And I'm driving along and I'm hearing this grinding, grating sound. I think, oh, I must have driven over a branch of some kind. And I stop the car and get out and look into my car, and to my horror, there's my trombone case underneath the car. It's been dragged about 20 feet. And I managed to get it out, and it wasn't damaged. The case was just destroyed, but the trombone itself wasn't damaged, which was just a miracle. The other story was that I had finished a rehearsal. I think it was with the Boston Pops morning rehearsal. Might have been a BSO rehearsal. But at any rate, I came back and I was parked right on Huntington Avenue in front of the New England Conservatory. And this is late at night. And actually, it had to be in the afternoon. And I saw immediately my car had been broken into, and my trombone, which had been on the back seat of the car, was stolen. Now, in that trombone was a couple of mouthpieces, slide oil, oil for the valves. There was a shaver to freshen up shaving. There was, deodorant, all sorts of stuff for a traveling trombone player, But I was thunderstruck. I mean, my horn was gone. So I was furious and outraged, and I got in the car and went driving around, hoping to see somebody walking along with it. I don't know what I would have done, but I know what I would have tried, perhaps. But at any rate, I didn't find it. And I came by a pawn shop, which was right down the street practically, going south from Huntington Avenue. And I parked the car and walked in and asked the guy behind the counter, has anyone by any chance brought in a trombone? And he goes back and pulls my trombone right off the shelf. There it is. I opened it up and everything was gone. The mouthpieces, everything, but the basic trombone was there. And I said, well, how do I reclaim this? And the guy says, well, you can go to the police and establish a report, go through all that paperwork, or you can pay me what I paid the guy to take the trombone, and we'll be all done. I said, well, how much was it? And the guy said, $25. So whoever stole my, $1,000, well, it probably was back then, probably like $800 trombone, made $25 off my horn, which really infuriated me even more, that they would value my trombone so cheaply.